Hi, Bill Tullis here, District Sales Manager for Site 1 Green Tech here in Florida. We are just arriving at a job site here in Venice, Florida, where we're going to meet up with Tim Socker, our local service technician, who is finishing up an installation of a duplex 30-horse pump system. How's it going?
Going very well, Bill. Taking care of my customer first here, install.
Oh, you got the customer first obsession going. I'm glad to hear that. Now, as you finish up this job site here, can you tell us a little about how the installation went and a little about the pump station you're working on?
Well, this is a multiplex pump station with our M400 Emerson drives. And the pump station install so far is going very well. I'm on the wire up part.
Okay.
We did the suction assembly yesterday.
All right.
And if you look out in the pond, you'll see our 3 floats that are floating out there.
Yeah, we're gonna want to take a little closer look at these suction assemblies. But this is what, about a 50-foot, 60-foot intake structures, 2 6-inch?
It's 50 in the water and 30 out up to the edge, so it's about 75 feet total. All
right, and I see where you're talking about here in the back, the intake structure. Now, these are high-density polyethylene suction lines. Now, we fusion weld these ourselves, correct?
That's correct. John and I were out here and spent a day just fusion welding all the suction line assembly.
Well, this is a critical component to any centrifugal pump station. Having air leaks on the intake side of a centrifugal is a death knell, and we've had excellent results since you've been doing these certified welds on these HDPE intakes. Also, using the grooved connections, the galvanized pipe has proven to be a positive attribute to our PA5. All right, the internal workings of the PA5 consist primarily of the pump and the motor assembly and the manifold over to a discharge side filter. This is a suction scanner technology. It's basically just a screen filter with a rotating wand system that discharges the collected debris out into the water reservoir each time the flushing operation is controlled and fired off by this differential switch here. Now, Tim, in the duplex application, we really just copy what we've got in the first assembly and attach it through a manifold system in the back, correct?
That's correct. Our production shop at Sanford, Florida has it down to a science almost. They identically make each one, except for this one here has a little jockey in it, a 3-horse.
Okay.
That's about the only difference between these 2 pump stations.
So if you were to get a simplex pump station with a jockey pump, you'd get this first module. And then if we needed an additional capacity, same size second pump, 30 horse, it's just another enclosure set right next to the first enclosure. And I suspect we could just keep adding an additional for a triplex application out in a line here with the manifold out back connecting this discharge of each pump station.
Sure, we could.
The maximum capacity of our M400 multiplex pump control panel is triplex. This is triplex with the addition of a pressure maintenance pump. One of our key features, all aluminum marine grade enclosure that's powder coated. Also, in this particular application, you see our powder coated flushing, self-flushing filtration system. We offer a stainless steel version. In addition, the galvanized plumbing you see in the back is a groove type pipe connection, very simple for assembly, no threads, no flanges with bolts, just a simple crimp type coupling that holds it together, watertight. Our flush controller is redundant in both cabinets. You have equal operations here where either filter can flush intermittently and on its own flush control. So these are basically 2 separate pumping stations wired together and plumbed together to form a duplex system. Site 1 Green Tech here in Florida would like to thank you for joining us on this review of the feature-rich PA5 pump assembly. Site 1 Green Tech also offers PIB, or
Pump in the Box, a low-cost and also feature-rich pump assembly. Future video presentations will focus on our PIB product line. Thank you again for joining us, and let us know how we can best serve your pump assembly needs.